You've been told you have an autoimmune disease, and I'm saying maybe your body isn't attacking itself. Hmm. If your body isn't attacking itself, then what do you actually do about it? That's the question I kept coming back to. Not just what is MS, but how do I actually live with it in a way that supports my body every single day. After my last video, so many of you were asking, okay, but what does this look like in real life? And I get it, because when I was first diagnosed, I didn't need more theory. I needed something I could actually do. Something simple, something consistent, something that actually made sense. And everything changed when I stopped asking, how do I fight my body? And started asking, how do I support my body? Because if your body is responding to something, then your job isn't to shut it down. It is to help it function better and answer correctly. So I'm going to walk you through what that looks like for me on a normal day. Not perfect, not extreme, just consistent. In the morning, I start slow. Honestly, just this morning when I woke up, I pushed the snooze button twice, rolled out of bed, and my husband said, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he said, "Oh, that's right. I forget you're not a morning person," because I'm really not. Mornings are hard. They really are hard for me. So I start my morning slow, not rushed and not chaotic, because I know, and you should know, that your nervous system matters more than most people realize. Before I reach for my phone, I take a few minutes to breathe, stretch, and wake my body up gently. Even something simple like standing, taking a breath, and letting your body expand, that alone can shift how your system responds for the rest of the day. Then I focus on hydration. Your body needs water to function, detox, and regulate inflammation. So from there, I move into nourishment, real food that supports my body, not stresses it, like a green smoothie, and we'll talk more about that. But you need something that's going to get you started and give you some energy more than just caffeine. So throughout the day, I focus on keeping things steady, not spiking my energy and not crashing it. Because, as a note on caffeine, I know if I do lift it up quick, have some caffeine, I know caffeine's fun. I know it gives you energy. I understand. But the reality is it's not true energy. It's adenosine phosphate. I mean, it's just, we're not going to go into it. But trust me when I say caffeine isn't true energy. Caffeine is an adrenaline response in response to something you consumed. But it's not actually giving you energy. I have a fly in here. Could you guys see it? I don't know. It just landed on my light. Filming from home at my kitchen table. It's a different experience. It's a little bit more tricky with... Okay, sorry though. Back on track. Like I said, caffeine is going to give you an energy spike, but it's not true energy. And so your body has to compensate, and what comes up must come down. So let's try and get that energy at the beginning of the day from a smoothie and our proper supplements, which we'll discuss. But if you can, get in the smoothie instead of the cup of coffee. Because when your body feels stable, symptoms tend to calm down. And I'm building stability when I choose a smoothie rather than a cup of coffee. All right, let's talk about nervous system support, because this is a big one. Your body cannot heal in a constant state of stress. So what I do is build small moments during the day to rest. That might look like stepping outside, slowing my breathing, just giving my body a break. These moments matter more than people think. Something really simple that I like to do is grab a blanket. Honestly, I can show you because I'm right here by my back door and I have it right here. I do really. I didn't even plan this. I just have this blanket and I have it sitting right here next to my back patio door so that whenever I have a moment, I can just grab it, step outside, take off my shoes, and lay down in the grass. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes 20 if I've got it. And I'll just sit or lay and rest, do some meditation. Sometimes I'll listen to a book, sometimes I'll listen to music, sometimes I'll just do breathing exercises. Whatever you think is best for you in the moment is fine, but getting outside, getting some sunlight, connecting with the earth, doing some grounding are great ideas, okay? Any of those ideas, if you're connecting with the earth, is going to help you to reduce your stress load. Regardless of the time of day, I know we're talking throughout the day, but early, midday, evening, anytime you can do this, do it. But when the sun is up is best, because then you're also going to get your vitamin D. For your evening, at night, I focus on calming everything down, less stimulation, less noise, less stress, because your body does most of its repair work while you sleep. And if your system is overwhelmed going into the night, it never fully gets that chance. So keep in mind, if your favorite show is super exciting, it may not be your best option right before bed. Honestly, oh my gosh, I am gonna admit it. Right here on YouTube, I'm gonna tell you guys, I've just started watching The Rookie and there's no connection. I'm not like advertising for them or anything like that. I'm not even that lucky. Wish I was, right? That would probably pay a lot. But anyways, point is, my husband loves this show and he's been watching it for years and he finally talked me into it. And I will admit, I just started watching it like a month ago and I'm already on season 2. I've totally done some binging. But I can also admit, because I've done it right before bed, after we put the kids in bed, well, our kids are teenagers, so really we say, night guys, and tuck ourselves in and turn the show on, and it's fun, and it's fine. I'm not saying not to watch the shows that you enjoy watching, but The Rookie, if you don't know it, is about a police officer and he's new to the force, but later in life, he's in his 40s and he's a rookie. So it's a fun show, but it's kind of exciting and there's intense moments and it naturally is going to spike my stress level. Not true stress, it's just that excitement of watching a show kind of stress. But chemically, there's still a response happening. So when I watch this show, and then we go straight to sleep after turning the lights out, it's running through my mind and it's affecting my dreams. So just watching a show does just have an impact. Keep in mind what you do, what you put in your mind, what you listen to, what you watch or read. Right before sleep, try to wind down, try to lower the stress level, lower the lights. If you're gonna still be entertaining yourself, okay, so be it. Maybe try to pick a book. And if it is going to be on an electronic, try to turn down the light on it, just your dimmer settings or put on your glasses if you've got some kind of special blue light. I personally don't, but I've heard they're great. So try these tricks. Whatever you have learned about or you have found that actually make a difference, implement them, use them, remember them, and try to maybe set yourself a reminder when evening rolls around if you can, to lower the lights, lower the sound, lower the excitement. The big takeaway, here's the most important part. None of this is extreme. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing the right things consistently, because small shifts, when you do them each day, create real change over time. This is exactly why I put all of this together in a simple step-by-step guide, because I know how overwhelming it can be to try and piece it all together on your own. If you want it laid out clearly, you can find my book in the description below. You can just order it on Amazon. It's available in multiple formats. But this is just the foundation, because once your body feels supported, that's when deeper healing can begin. And in the next video, I'm going to share the part of my story most people don't talk about, what I was told would happen and what actually did, because your future may not look anything like what you've been told. So many of you have wanted to actually do something. This is where to start. I've put everything into this guidebook. You can follow it step by step. Share this with a friend, leave a comment, subscribe, and watch the next video. I'm here for you. I am your health coach. Let me know what questions you have. I read them myself and I will answer them. Let me know what you'd like to know, what you'd like to hear about. Tell me your struggles. I promise I will take the time to read it and I will personally answer it. I want to be in touch. I want to connect with you guys. I'll see you in the next one.